What's going on, Internet? TBH here on behalf of Illuminaughty.com. And I'm here with Black. Say what up to the people.
What's up? Hi, how are you?
Yeah. And we just got done checking out we are on episode 7, I believe?
Yeah, it's episode 7.
Episode 7 of season 2 of My Hero Academia, aka Boku no Hero for all you manga tryhards. And we are continuing the tournament arc. This time we got a chance to look at Deku versus
antagonist, the main antagonist of the season, I guess.
I don't think he was after this episode.
Exactly. After this episode, he was very underwhelming as a character.
I think his name was Shinsu.
Irrelevant.
The purple-haired dude who can control people's minds, right? All right, so the previous episode, it ends with Deku getting mind controlled, and you'd be like, oh shit, the next episode about to be lit as fuck because this man's already mind controlled. I thought that old boy was mind controlling Deku, was gonna control him, and then just pull up and start hitting him with all types of fucking Marvel vs. Capcom special combos and stuff. This man, his court got easily defeated, and that was kind of a letdown. How'd you feel about that?
You know what? Like, I remember the last episode of like our review, we legit called it where the dude has a dope quirk, but like at the same time, once you overcome it, like you're just gonna take L's. He's just gonna take L's, and like I'm glad we could foresee it. Like, his power is like, you know, if you talk, he can control you, and Deku, through the power of his ultimate plot armor, broke through the brain control and was able to defeat the dude. Not even by using his quirk to defeat him, just literally by pushing the guy off the edge of the tournament, whatever it's called. And it's like, yeah, like really, like it's just so underwhelming.
Let's explain what you mean by plot armor. So we find out this episode that Deku is basically the Avatar. All the previous All For One users are basically in tune with Deku, and they help him break the mind control of purple haired boy from class 1 or 2B or whatever the fuck is, or whatever class he's from. He ain't from class A1 or whatever.
General studies.
Yeah, general studies. I think the thing that was most disappointing to me was not the fact that they just conveniently told the world that Deku's basically the Avatar. It was the fact that what I predicted was true. It's like he has a cool quirk, but he relies so heavily on it that once you learn how to get past it, he panics and he doesn't know what to do. And that's exactly what happened. By the mid of the episode, Deku figures out, well, he didn't figure it out. The rest of the spirits helped Deku. All one spirits helped him. He breaks it. And the next thing you know, fucking mind control boy doesn't know what to do with himself. And I feel like where the writing is a letdown part is, him as a character has so much potential. Like, I understand that they had to create a weakness for him, but his ability to mind control people is a cool ability, and he still could be, I think, a viable hero. Maybe a sidekick at most, but I still think he can be viable just because if he trained his body, like, he could be like a Batman that can mind control people. So, just in case the mind control doesn't work, he can throw hands, because by mid-episode, Deku just grabs him by the arm and throws him like he was a complete bitch. And how you gonna be a hero that only relies on one thing? Like, what makes somebody great is being able to do multiple things, and it's like he just relied too heavily on that power. And I thought, you know, maybe if he knew some karate or kung fu or something, that would make him more viable.
I think what's really disappointing is once again we get introduced to another character with a relatively decent backstory, a backstory way better than Deku's, I would say. And yeah, he's just like, yeah, I got this quirk. This is all I can do. That's it. So it's like, I see the potential for him being a much better character because like all his life people always like assumed he'd be bad or like take advantage of his quirk, and he's like, yo, I'm gonna be a hero and like actually be good and prove people I'm good. And it's like, well, if my quirk doesn't work, well, like that's it. Like, I'm just curious. Like at this point right now, I'm really curious, how did he even get this far in the tournament?
Right.
Like, how did he really get this far?
Well, actually, they explain it. Remember, because old boy that woke up, he had his teammates under mind control, and that's how they won the cavalry thing. And then he woke up when he bumped them. Remember?
Okay, but what about the speed test thing?
That wasn't a speed test. That was to
like,
long as you didn't come in last. Yeah.
All right, fine.
And not every. Keep in mind, only one person has the speed ability. Everybody else was kind of just using their ability to try to get ahead as fast, but nobody
obstacle
really
test. That's what it's called. No,
yeah.
I was trying.
Yeah, the obstacle test where they were running.
Yeah.
Only one person has a speed ability. Everybody else still had to figure out a way to get there as fast as possible. But that doesn't mean that they were necessarily going fast. Anime just dramatizes everything.
I just feel like it's one of those things where it's like in comparison to your competence, and I really am amazed as how you got this far with. His quirk doesn't help.
I'm just disappointed because they, right in the the second episode before the actual tournament started, they established that he was going to be the main antagonist for one of the main antagonists for Deku, and for him to go out like that, I have no problem with him going out. But it's
how easily.
It's like how when Cottonmouth died in fucking Luke Cage. It's like, really? Come on, bruh. It's just the way he went out. I thought they could have did better. But at the same time, I feel like this isn't the last that we've seen of this character. I feel like he's gonna come back stronger.
He deserves a bigger L.
A better L, a more respectable L.
Exactly.
Like, he deserved a loss, not an ass whooping. Like,
how'd you lose? I got flipped out the ring. Like, what?
Right. This episode. Go ahead.
One thing. It was really hinted subtly, but they had when Deku explained to All Might and the nurse that he saw all the spirits of all from one. The nurse makes a comment saying, "So he saw you in there," and All Might has this menacing look on his face. It's like, yeah, but it's all right. So I feel like that just goes to prove the further that All Might is dying even quicker than he even realizes. Maybe. Yeah,
they're hinting at he's probably gonna die. Maybe.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Which is fine. I mean, it was inevitable. I think the more important thing is we find Icy a Condom Hot boy.
Ooh, another great thing we found out about him too, bro.
So he has another encounter with Endeavor, and Endeavor's like, you need to step it up and rep your family correctly. And what are you about to say?
I just said Daddy Ice and Hot.
Daddy Ice Hot, Icy Hot. Yeah, so he's still smiting him, and he's trying to tell Icy Condom Head that he needs to do better and use the fire in him, and he's going to find out the limitations of him, and that pisses Icy Condom Head off so much that he goes into the match, and he fights Tape Boy, which me and Black were having a debate. First of all, this motherfucker shoots tape out of his body.
His elbow.
Out of his elbows. What is that tape made of, and what is his diet so that he can produce that tape? How? How is he doing that? So if you know in the comment section, let us know. But yeah, he fights Tape Boy, and Icy Condom Head just goes full-blown Iceman, Omega level mutant, and just shoots ice all throughout the fucking venue and instantly freezes, just instantly wins the match. So they basically show it in the show that he's been holding back and he's super powerful, even though he's only using half his abilities. How you feel about that part?
Oh my gosh, the best part of the episode, easily, hands down. I was like, bruh, my man, at least someone gave me a good reason to be like, okay, I love this. Like how homie took the L last episode, it's almost balances out because we get such an amazing performance from Icy Hot Condom Head, and it's that's what I was looking forward to. It would have been better if homie could evade it, maybe not really, I don't know, but it's nice to see that someone actually has a quirk and they have power.
I think this left me wondering. I was like, how is Deku gonna defeat Icy Condom Head?
Exactly.
He's on a different level. He that's what I felt like I got out of the episode. He established that he's on a different level and he's been holding back and playing with people.
He's by far on a different level. There's no it's one of those things where realistically there is no comparison. And if somehow Deku wins their fight, I swear I'm blaming it on plot armor. I do not want Deku to win their fight.
I feel like if they fight, this is what's going to happen, right? So they're going to be fighting. It's going to be kind of evenly matched. And then Icy Condom Head's going to be like, yo, I'm tired of playing. And he's going to power up. And he's going to freeze Deku. And you remember in Naruto when Sasuke was fighting, what was the little trainee boy's name? Haku, yeah, and he locked him in the little ice cage. I feel like Deku's gonna get locked in an ice cage. He's not gonna be able to move, and then you're gonna have a little moment where he's talking to himself, and I have to believe in the power of my friends, and I want to be number one. And the spirits are gonna talk to him, and he's just gonna explode with power. The ice is gonna erupt, and he's gonna rush down Icy Condom Head and knock him out. I feel like that's what's gonna happen.
Sadly, I can co-sign that. 'Cause, like, here's my thing with Deku, like, and everyone else all had their quirks like since they were like 6, and they've learned how to grow and use their quirks. And it's like, oh, hey, I'm Deku. I just got my quirk at the beginning of the school year, about to come through and be the best that there ever was. And it's like, bruh, like he can only use 2 fingers at best. You know what I'm saying? To actually use his quirk, and it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, I look at my man Icy Hot, who literally was born to be the best. He was genetically engineered to be the best there ever was. And then Deku's gonna be like, oh, haha, I have one for all. Hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully this so like actually takes a hint of, well, maybe he doesn't need to win just because he's a protagonist. I would love to see Deku actually lose. I can't support him as a protagonist.
I don't want to see it go the Dragon Ball Z route. Like, one of the things people always complain about Dragon Ball Z is, like, in the earlier stages of Dragon Ball, all throughout Dragon Ball and the early sagas of Dragon Ball Z, it was more about technique and fighting and trying to outsmart your opponent. And then somewhere along the lines, probably after the Frieza saga, it became, oh, well, this villain's too powerful, so we're going to make Super Saiyan 2. Oh, he's too powerful, we're going to make Super Saiyan 3. There was always just a new level to go up, and that's how he would beat him. I would like to see Deku defeat Icy Condom Head with, like, technique, or vice versa. I don't want to see Deku getting his ass beat, and then out of nowhere, he goes fucking Avatar state and just defeats him for no fucking reason. Like, I want to see technique be the reason that somebody wins.
Technique, hard work, and actual skill, not just... he hits him with like one punch and homie can't move for the rest of the tournament. Yeah, like that'd be just devastating. I just really want my man Icy Hot to win. Speaking of Icy Hot though, one thing I thought was also like a cool like backstory, the fact that Icy Hot actually has siblings.
Right.
His Endeavor told him that like he's like the best of all his siblings.
Like I want Icy Condom Head to win. But I'm getting kind of Neji vibes from him, where like whenever they do fight, him and Deku fight, they're gonna have like an understanding through the power of their fist, and like he's gonna stop. Like, 'cause remember after Naruto and Neji fought, Neji became much more lighthearted, started forgiving people, and I feel like Deku's gonna teach him the art of forgiveness and kindness, and through the power of their fight, because they communicate through their fist.
Nah, I need my man to still have that rage in his heart, bro.
Yeah, I would rather him have the rage in his heart, but I feel like because it's a shonen, that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
I feel like
the trope is.
Yeah, the trope. They would find some way to do something like that.
I'm looking forward. I am looking forward to like all the fights to come. Once again, you predicted where it's like they're probably going to show like 3 fights, all the relevant fights next episode, and then we'll probably lead up to Kai-chan fighting somebody, and then they'll probably leave us with a cliffhanger on with Deku and what's homie's name? Deku and Icy Hot Condom fighting. So hopefully they just run through all the other preliminary.
Well, I still think
fights.
I don't even think the tournament's gonna finish. I think it's gonna get to Deku and Icy Condom Head, and right in the middle of the fight. If it doesn't finish, then the alternative would be something like a villain appears and it breaks up the fight in the tournament, and now the students have to band together.
I don't think necessarily the students, but maybe the heroes.
Yeah, and then maybe the system.
Yeah, because I feel like it's one of those things where like you got All Might and Endeavor here. Nah, bro, people gotta have someone gotta throw hands. Someone.
Well, All Might ain't gonna do shit because that man can barely stay in his form in an hour. He said now.
He'll pull up though. I still believe he'll pull up. He may not be able to be good, but you know. He'll pull up, and I still want it. Oh, I really want to see it.
Actually, yeah, because they're hinting at he's gonna die. Maybe that's how he dies. In the final round, a villain comes. He pulls up to save the day, but he dies in the process. He saves the day, but he dies in the process.
Yeah, I just hope he doesn't die and like transforms back into his regular self. Everyone's like, "Oh my god!" Man.
Next episode looks like it's just gonna be kind of like funny fights, the irrelevant characters. I feel like it's gonna be more of a fight, which I'm fine with.
Yeah. Because the pacing's all right, but I gotta say, overall, I'm so disappointed with this episode because it's like, come on, like, homie with the mind control, with the brainwashing quirk, his presence seemed way bigger than what it was just to be defeated in an episode, you know?
Right.
But once again, I guess they're trying to finish this in 12 episodes, unless we're on episode 7. It's just really disappointing for him to not be relevant or as relevant.
I could have sworn somebody in the comment section on one of our videos said this season's going to be 20-something episodes.
It's like 12.
I'm
pretty sure it's 12. If not, I'll let us know next time. But I'm pretty sure it's 12.
Whatever.
I can check right now.
I enjoyed the episode. I just thought it was disappointing how Mind Control Boy went out. Other than that, the episode was fun.
Yeah, it's 25. It's 25.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that means, I think because it is 25 episodes, I want to say it's safe to assume a villain's going to pop up somewhere in this tournament, and that's going to shift the momentum into a main villain arc.
I guess
like the last 12 episodes, probably.
I'm not even gonna lie, this show is actually so good. I was actually considering reading the manga. I was like, I could read this right now.
Are you sick? What the fuck?
I don't know, bro.
I think we'll leave it right there, though. I enjoyed the episode. What you thought was all right? You was disappointed overall? What?
I was disappointed, but I'm so happy where it's going, I guess, because it's one of those things where it's I do not like the protagonist of this anime at all. I literally like Kai-chan and my man Icy Hot Condom.
You like the surrounding cast more?
Yeah. I feel like this is one of those shows where there's enough supporting characters where everyone can like somebody. Right. I just don't like the protagonist.
I'm indifferent about Deku. I don't like him, but I don't dislike him either. He's just there. But I agree that the surrounding cast is supporting cast. I enjoy more.
I like the dude with the purple balls on his head. He's funny.
Yeah, he's funny too. But I enjoyed the episode. Besides the other dude.
Any predictions for next episode?
Next episode is going to be filler, in my opinion. It's just going to be more fights from the students. It's probably going to be a lot of funny moments, and that's going to lead into a more serious episode after that, I think.
I agree. Probably just have 3, 4, 5 fights, and maybe a little bit of backstory exposition about something. I want to see the fight between the speed dude Idia and the support girl that makes the gadget.
Okay. Yeah. I definitely want to see how he reacts with his back against the wall to adversity and stuff. But other than that, let us know in the comment section below what you guys thought of episode 7 from season 2 of My Hero Academia. If you guys enjoyed our conversation, our little review on the episode, please consider hitting the like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And also, did you guys know that we have a Patreon? So if you guys want to further support the channel, you're already subscribed to it, consider pledging and subscribing to our Patreon. We have all different types of cool rewards for you guys. We have our own Discord server. You could be in our video. You want to be in an anime video like this? You could be in our videos. Got a community podcast going. Got game giveaways. It's so many cool different things. Just look at the list of rewards. It's patreon.com/GI updates. There will be a link in the description box below. Other than that, got anything else you want to say, Black?
We got an anime Facebook group called Official Otakus Only, or it's named after the Triple OG podcast. So there we share a bunch of cool pictures, have great anime discussions, share gifts, and I don't know. I actually really like the community a lot. I've gotten a lot of cool jokes I shared people with there, and we had great discussions about why we like sharing anime, mech, or what character is cool or not. So yeah, go check us out on Facebook or Facebook group. Cool.
So links to our Patreon will be in the description box below, as well as our Facebook anime group. Feel free to join that. There will be a link in the description box below as well. Other than that, thank you guys for watching, and you guys take it easy. Peace.